Hey friends, this is Mrs. Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead. Well, it is, what's the date today? Saturday, May 18th, and this is our May long weekend. And we've already gotten started with our projects this weekend. We have either a goat or a pig or both that are going to get dispatched to the freezer tomorrow and Monday. But today we got some other things organized first, and then I've got to clean the kitchen, of course, before we do our dispatch tomorrow. But we doing the pig tomorrow? Big pig's getting dispatched tomorrow. Little pig is now in the garden. And of course, being a long weekend, my neighbors went away and their adult son had a party. So I handled it differently this time. Anyway, here's a bit of an update. All right? It's 9 o'clock on the Victoria Day long weekend here in Quebec. And it's pretty quiet right now. But I have a feeling we're going to have a repeat of what happened the last time these guys had a party when Papa went away. Can you hear this? And it's early. The later it gets, the louder and then more annoying it gets. Well, friends, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and not to disappoint, they're at it still. I've had just about enough of this. Hey! It's 3 o'clock in the morning! Do I gotta call the cops? Then turn it down, please! All right, you got your choice. 5 minutes. All right, the chick crib has been thoroughly cleaned out. I used a dustpan and then the shop vac and put fresh shavings in because now I am using medicated feed for the turkeys for one simple reason: they are prone to blackhead. And on a half acre, it's really hard to find ground where your turkeys can go that they're not going to be susceptible. So for the first part of their life, until they're feathered up, I give them medicated feed, especially, even though this has been thoroughly cleaned and vacuumed and fresh shavings put in, they still need a medicated feed to get them started. So that's pretty much the only time I use medicated feed, is when I'm starting turkeys. And there they are. Let's turn their water around and make sure it is nice and level. They have the light in here in case it gets cold at night. And this is quite a nice size crib for them until they're feathered up. Anyway, there they are, winking, blinking, and nod in their new home for now until they go out to their turkey yard. And this little guy's he's shivering just a little bit. But I'm going to leave the light on until they get acclimatized. But what I've done here instead of the cupboard door is I have a shutter I bought at a yard sale. I actually have a pair of them. We have plans for them. But for now, these make a great door so that they can have light and air, but they can't get out. So that's pretty cool. And here are our little barred rocks that were in the crib. And this place is locked down pretty good. These guys are, once they get big enough to go outside, we will fix their yard. This is their yard. And originally we had chicken wire over top, which we are going to do again this year, because we're not doing no raccoons business this year. Okay, so what do you got here? This is our... Well, that's a good idea, eh? And you got a nice sturdy gate. So, Big Pig is going to be butchered this weekend, right?
Supposed to be this morning.
So Little Pig gets a week. Well, I've got to plant this garden next week. Hello, Little Pig. Is you a happy girl? Yes. You watch this, folks. Her nose. Now watch the... She's not too sure about... They really root the soil better than a hoe could or a rototiller. Hey, you a happy girl? So we have the electric tapes, which don't work on their own. Oh, there goes little pig! But we've got some cow fencing up here, and Howie's got a nice sturdy wooden gate. And so she's going to, she's just got a little basic shelter over there to stay out of rain and stuff. I also wanted to share that I went to a hydroponic store and got these trays for $1.49 each. And one of these trays will do almost 3 of these plastic ones I was using before. So we've switched over. We are discussing an aquaponics greenhouse for next year. If we can afford to do it, we're going to do it. And this will just be a part of it. Just imagine organic vegetables all year round, even in winter here in Canada. That would be so cool. Anyway, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half acre homestead on a semi-update on our half acre homestead. Bye-bye.